Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Mommy Guide Inc. For those who are new, I am Mommy Lala, and this is Craft Every Day in August. This is a series of different crafting events that I normally host on a yearly basis in the months of April and August. But this year, April, May, June, July, slipped by so fast and was filled with so many amazing events now that the world is really has really opened up, right? So we're back to normal, so to speak. So I wasn't able to do April, but now we're doing August, right? So we are on day number 4. And if you missed days 1 to 3, okay, I keep forgetting to put the description, the links, right? I should turn this into a new playlist, by the way. So keep me accountable if ever, my friends, about that one. So for today, so I will try for the whole month, for the rest of the month anyway, if whether alone or with friends. So for this week, since yours truly is still quite busy with, of course, my son's participation in the Philippine Readers event. Okay, so this is it. All right, so it's the Philippine Readers and Writers Festival. So the people you see in the poster are actually first and foremost, that's Robert Magnuson, the mentor, and the one who started, Stories and Stuff Creatives, where Jose Luis, my son, is part of. Okay, and beside Robert is Mommy Phoebe, who is an amazing speaker, educator, and mom to two amazing young artists, author and illustrators as well, who is also part of this amazing group, right? So this Sunday, they will be having a talk. So this event started today and we'll move on to the weekend. So that's Saturday and Sunday in the Philippines. And for our friends in the other side of the globe, that is going to be your Sunday and Monday, right? So is that correct? Hold on. It's my Thursday. So hold on, that's wrong. It's my Thursday. It's our Friday. So it's your Friday morning. So yeah, it's the same. It's just ahead, okay, a little bit, okay, in terms of the time, right? So for those who are here in the Philippines, and especially if you are here in Metro Manila, this event is happening at the National Bookstore. I'm not sure if that's the head office, but that's one of the biggest ones, and it's in Cubao, right? So very near Gateway Mall. So parking, definitely you can park, anywhere in the Cubao Araneta area. I'm not even sure if it's still called Araneta area, but in the Gateway area, that's where I actually park. So you would see also not just the group where my son is a part of. Okay, you will also be able to go and see, meet and greet some of the amazing authors and illustrators here in the Philippines. And daily, okay, I think on an hourly basis starting in the afternoon. Don't quote me on that, but you can go to the website and or the Facebook page and check for schedules, because there are talks that go on hour every hour. I'm not sure if it started today, but definitely on Sunday there will be a lot. So you can, go look at the amazing books and comic books, right? So of the different authors and artists, and at the same time, do a bit of learning and shopping all at the same time. All right, so that's this one. So that's what's happening. So that's what, and this will happen till the end of the week. So if you do have time, please do visit us. And yes, I'll be there, and my son as well, Jose Luis. We finished his merch, and I will create the shorts after the event, so you can at least get a sneak peek of what has happened today, right? So if you ever do go, please look for us. When you enter the 3rd floor, we're on the 3rd floor. The minute that the elevator opens, that's the table. A01, I think is what it's called. And you will see all the young authors, so you can say hi and check out their books. And I'll probably be there as well from morning till maybe mid-afternoon. All right, so for today, what are we going to do? Okay, so for today, one of the things I like on top of crafting, and I know that's the same for most of us crafters, is the shopping part, right? Okay, but of course, times are hard and difficult, and so I think we really need to, watch out with the spending on that one, right? But there's this one store here in the Philippines, which opened up, I think, about 2 years ago or something like that, right? Where it is, I think, originally from Copenhagen. It's called Flying Tiger. They release monthly new crafty things, right? So not just for the home, but for school, but there are also some DIY craft kits. And every time that they do have, because every time there's a change in season, whatever was on regular price, okay, when they change, like a change of the season, then all of those from previous season will go on sale, which is basically the same thing for wherever you are in the world, right? So I would wait for that. So, and then I would grab it on sale, right? So they already know me. A lot of okay, I think the branches that I go to, again, this is not sponsored, but it's just that I like going there because, again, very affordable, especially when you have to wait. Okay, so if you're not really like pressed for time, you don't really need it, then wait for it because it will definitely go back on. It will definitely go on sale when they change like the display, right? So so I've built up a bit of inventory in terms of their DIY craft kits, because let's say from 500 pesos, so what's 500 pesos? That's about $10 or so or more, right? It will go down to half the price, sometimes even 70% off, right? So I would wait for those. So you would see here during the next couple of episodes, you might see some of these kits that I have gotten from there, right? So some of the kits are, I really just, took them because they're so cheap. It's like, they was like, okay, you can have it. Something like that. It was really very cheap already. So it's like a no-brainer to, get it. Hi, Ellen. Good morning, my friend. Okay, are you and Drea gonna go live today? All right, so I actually can already after. Okay, I said, okay, starting August, I can. But then I forgot about my son's event. But after this week, definitely I can join you and Drea, especially if it's like my afternoon time. Yes, my dear friends, this is Ellen, all right? And you would often, almost every day, see her crafting with our dear friend Drea, of course, on the Happy Crafty Ho Ho YouTube channel. And there's a community as well that I'm, of course, a part of, and I'm super proud of, because like for somebody like me who loves paper crafting but also loves different kinds of other crafts, so the community they have there is like that, right? So it's, as long as you are crafty, you like things, you like being creative, so that group is very much open to everybody. So the best way to check it out is first watch their live streams, which they do almost on a daily basis, right? And we have here also Tara. Hi, Tara. How I wish, Tara, how can I reach you? Because I've been wanting for more than a year now to bring you in as a guest. Again, only if your schedule allows it, my friend. Right? So I could send you a message. Again, thank you so much for dropping by. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. All right. So now, the grand reveal. what am I gonna do today? Actually, you saw it already in the thumbnail, right? So let's see. This is it, my friends. I cannot even know how to read that, obviously, but let's read the English version, which is on the second line. It says, make your own key ring. It's pretty magical. So I said, key ring, keychain. So I guess I can. But I've never done this kind of crafting before with this kind. I've made jewelry pieces with seed beads. These are seed beads, right? But I've never done something like a keychain and then, designed with a pattern like this one, right? So I said, let's see, can I do it? The thing is, for those who know me, that's why I like YouTube, right? And I like classes where I can ask questions. Because most of the time when I read through instructions, it's like, what exactly do you mean? When you say left, like how far left? Or if it's right, how far right? Okay, when you say turn, exactly where and where do I turn, right? So I do have a lot of questions. And the thing is, this only comes with a written instruction. So hopefully it's clear enough. And with you guys out there, hopefully you can help me out. Okay, so without further ado, let's open it up. See, I've not opened it, right? Because I really was, waiting for an opportunity for me to be able to do all of these things. All right, my moderator daughter in the chat. Hello, Sammy. All right, let's open it. What is inside? Okay, this box. Okay, so their kits normally are like this. Okay, but there are also kits that are bigger. Okay, and you'd probably see some of those. Okay, in the coming days. So let's pull out this old, jewelry case that I have, so that we will put, because I'm very notorious about losing things, right? So if you've been watching the channel for quite a while, you know that after several minutes, I would like, where's the scissors? Where's the glue? And especially if these are very small pieces, we need a container that's in front of me, right? All right, so let's see. Okay, of course, you have the instructions. Oh, wow. It's just one piece. And there are no words. There are no words. Huh. Not included. I guess the needle is not here. But it's a good thing that I actually also do, yarn art. So I have that. Okay. So no words. So this is the basket weave. I guess this one. Okay. Oh, the image. Oh, that's nice. Oh, this was gonna make it easier because, all right, so that's why, okay, there are no more words, I guess, because, okay, the image of what we're going to be working with has already been, somehow drawn into the basket weave, but it's actually not a fabric. It feels plasticky. It feels like a plastic, but like that of a basket weave that we use for like cross stitch, right? So what's the other one? It's easier to look at it from the camera. Oh, okay. So this is the front side and this might be the back side. Correct? Oh, yes. All right. So you have the front and oh, yes, because so we're supposed to put this together, I guess. Okay, so let's go through the instructions later. Let's just go through what is inside the kit first. So we have this non-verbal instruction booklet or paper. Okay, and then you have this drawn in image of the unicorn, very cute. Okay, thing that we're gonna be making. Okay, and then you do have thread, like what do you call this kind of thread? Embroidery thread, right? And then you do have some fiber filling. All right. No, I'm kind of allergic with that, so let's close it first. Okay, so these are the things. So it did say that in the instruction that needle is not included. See, it says not included. That one. All right, so it is not included. Okay, so we will not be able to have that, but it's a good thing that in my mini cabinet here beside my desk, okay, I do have my tiny, sewing cabinet. Okay, this was gifted to me by a dear friend, Marie of Papier Marie. And okay, is that correct? Papier Marie? Yeah, I think so. And she is also PLA or Playground PH, okay, because she is also into 3D printing. Yes, this has been 3D printed, and this one is part of the package that I won and was gifted by Sandy. All right, of Sandy Ledoux Designs, right? And so I decided sometimes it's so hard to pull it open. Okay, so let's get, okay, this was also gifted by Marie to my daughter. See, it's kind of tiny, right? But so I added this cute bear, which is actually in the color of my birthstone amethyst, right? So it's perfect. And yellow is my favorite color, right? And so we do have some, because we will be doing some amigurumi later on in August. So here we will grab some, okay, what do you call that? Okay, needle. Okay, so maybe let's grab this one. I think this is enough. All right, so let's close my crafting, what do you call this? Sewing cabinet, mini cabinet. All right, and we have, it's a good thing that I have that here because as I said, I've been preparing for the other things that we're gonna be doing this month, right? So it's not just paper crafting. This is the only time during the year and Vlogmas and during CEDA Craft every day in April or August where I am able to do things other than paper crafting, right? So, and I hope that's fine with you. Okay. It is, right, Tara? Okay, the thing is, I don't know if I can actually, make it work. Okay, are these the only things? Oh, there's still some more. Okay, oh. Yes, because it is going to be a keychain, so it does have the key ring. Okay, the chain where it's going to be. Okay, placed. And of course, we do have, okay, and then it came with this, what do you call this? To prevent it from molds. Okay. I forgot words. Okay. And of course, you have this different colored seed beads. Okay. So we have a light pink, white. I think this is more peach, black, blue, and pink. Very, very bright pink. This is bright light. And I think it coincides with, the colors. Okay, in the plastic, what do you call this again? Oh, I just said it earlier. Basket weave. Okay, material. So you have that pink, that blue, black, and then you have white, blue. So yeah, I guess we have everything. Okay, so as not to, do I even have smaller containers? Hold on. Well, I guess this would do. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many colors? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this is black, and it might get lost in translation when I put it over there, right? So, but then let's do it. Okay, so where are my scissors? Okay, in my son's event earlier, I was still preparing some of the, what do you call this? What does it say here? Okay, nothing. Some of the cards and his merch, okay, while we were in the event. And so I brought several scissors as well. Oh, oh. Did you see what happened? Uh-huh. All right. The reason why there are partition, Lala, is so that you won't be able to do that. But see, amazing how I can still be able to, okay, mix them up, despite the fact that this has quite a tall partition already. Okay, let me just remove the blue, put back the pink. All right, because the OC me cannot have them mixed up. Okay, you're supposed to be with the blue. Okay, do you see any more blue? Okay. All right, any more? I think we're good. All right, so, all right, careful. Okay, now we're moving on to the black one, and let's put the black one beside me so that it's kind of easier. Okay, and I find that there is a pink over there. Okay, and then, okay, what do you call this art? It just says make your own key ring. Okay, so I guess this is a kind of, jewelry making using seed beads. Maybe bead art? Okay, since we're using beads. And then finally, we have this one. I think the price for this one, of course, I told you I don't buy anything not on sale. This one, I think I got for maybe 50 pesos. So that's about $1, right? So, yes, I remember. Okay, a little bit of a story about my, when was it? I think it was in 2023. I'm not sure. I think it was in 2023. So I went to the US. I was in Washington, D.C. And I would go to like dollar stores. And then I would ask, how much is this? And then the lady would say, $1.25. Okay. And then I'd see something again. How about this one? $1.25. And then another one. Lady, finally she's like, this is a dollar store. Everything is $1.25 unless it's stated. Oh, okay. Right, because I thought it's like $1, so it's $1, but apparently the dollar store is no longer $1 as well, right? So it's $1 and something, and I know that it's way higher now, right, than before. So I'm looking forward to what the unicorn will look like if I can even put it together. Okay, yes, please don't forget to hit that like button. Hopefully, I'll get encouraged. I learned my lesson not to throw away packs of... Oh, there you go. Silica gel. Yes, so that would prevent, moist and, and molds from, starting to, go into the material, especially if it's placed in a place where, like here in the Philippines, humidity is between 75 to 80% on an average, right? So there you go. Okay, so let's see. Let's first figure out this instruction, friends. Okay, so we do have our needle already. It didn't say how much of the thread. So I guess we will use everything, because normally for like cross stitch, right? So it would tell you if you just need, normally there's 6 of this, is just 3, right? So, and it would depend on the size of your basket weave. So I guess since the instruction here is just like one full thread, so I guess this full thread. Okay, so we are going to, okay, this is the part I struggle with. That's why I like using very wide-eyed needle like this. All right, so, okay, so normally, okay. Okay, so let's cut that. Okay. Because if it's very long, so it gets tangled, especially for me. All right, so it says here that I'm supposed to insert the needle underneath one of the weaves, like so, and then what? Insert the seed bead. What does that arrow mean? Oh, okay. And then once I've done that, I'll go down and return into that same part. And then what? And so I have that. And then I will skip and add again. All right. And then what? And then the next part is already this is oh, okay. I think what this means is I have to cut the image, the front and the back. So we're supposed to do 2. And then we will sew it together. And then before we close it completely, we have to put the fiber filling so that we have a fluffy keychain, and then it's done. All right, so this part though is the difficult one. So how do we actually do that? All right, whatever. We'll see. Let's figure it out, because that, my friend, is the only instruction. Nothing else. No words, just those. And it's done. So I guess that means, you know, friends, sometimes you need to make your instructions fool proof. FOOL. FOOL proof. Just kidding. All right, so okay, Tara is sharing that it's a $5 and up. Oh, really? There's no more dollar store? Wow. Well, I guess, you know, the economy everywhere, you know, inflation has affected all of us. All right, so let me see. Where do we start, friends? I guess let's start with the biggest area and color, right? So I guess let's start with white. Okay, so let's treat this as if I am doing cross stitch. All right. Again. And can we see the box? Let's have okay, let me see. Let's figure this out. Okay. So there has to be, okay. So there has to be white. All right, of course, and the one that will hold it, okay, would be the white thread. Okay. So when I do my cross stitch, okay, so in cross stitch, right, so we don't put the knot, okay, we just hide the edges of our thread, and we'll do the same, okay. But for now, it did say, okay, something like that. Hide it. Okay, so if you're going left to right, go up and down, go up, down. Oh, well, let's see. There goes nothing. Once I just figure out how it's done, then we can finish this, I guess. Oh no, my needle is too thick. It means I have to navigate through a small eye. All right, so we gotta figure out. Okay, we have to find a smaller needle because it won't fit. Okay, into. Okay, so I guess this one. Okay, let's. Okay, I think I still have a thread in here. So let's remove that. Okay. See the difference? Okay. I don't know if you remember, for those who have been here for a while, where I think it was one of the advent calendars for spellbinders. It's Stitchmas, right? So I use this what do you call this? Gilded with gold thread, right? So oh gosh, that was the hardest thread that I have ever used. It was so hard to navigate through the stitches. It keeps on getting snagged. Okay, so okay, let's just snip off the edge a bit. Okay, I can barely see it, friends. Okay, hopefully that entered. Yes. Woo! Thank you, Lord. All right, so we got all of okay, the yarn in. Okay, so let's start in the middle of the white. Okay, so and then hold it at the back. Okay, hopefully this one would already fit the. Please, because smaller than that, I. It still cannot. So what kind of needle am I supposed to use? It doesn't fit. Wow, am I supposed to use the tiny needles? No way. Oh no. Can we change the the project for today? Hold on, friends. Okay, I need to get a different needle. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, this thread. Oh my goodness. They're so pretty, but they're so hard to use. Okay, so now let me find the needle. The needle. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's. Okay. This is not cheating, friends. Because this needle is really, during that time, when I was struggling so much, the people in the chat was like, Lala, you know what? There are needles that are actually like, they have breaks in them. So you can easily, instead of, oh, where? Okay, there you go. Okay. They're so small. But this one, okay, I don't know if you can see. Hold on. Let us. Okay, just grab one. Okay, where's the rest of this? Okay, so if you could see, I don't know if you could see it. All right, so you see there's a break. There's a break in the eye of the needle. So instead of putting the thread in the middle, you can just like, what do you call that action? Okay, let's see. So I'm so happy I was able to put this in, but sad to say, it still won't fit. How about this one? Okay, let's first check with the seed beads. No way! Ah! It still won't fit. What kind of a needle am I supposed to use here? This is crazy. No wonder it was on sale. This is going to be impossible for me to use. How in the world am I gonna use this? I think the same. Okay, let me see. Let's just poke. Or maybe, okay, the other beads would be able to fit. So we will just choose the beads. Maybe that's the only bead that... No, it really doesn't fit. Okay. Alright. Okay. So that didn't fit. That didn't fit. Okay, how about this one? Okay. Alright, this one. Alright, this is crazy. Still! How about this? Oh my goodness. Alright, and that's where we end the episode. Oh my goodness, friends! Okay. We can do this. Hold on. I just hope I have a needle that actually, okay, would fit. Okay, so which one of you can I use? Okay, how do you navigate through this thing? Okay, I suppose you just need to, okay, and then glide the, okay, needle. Oh my goodness. I think this is one of the... Okay. We'll figure out how to put the thread later on. First, we'll figure out how to put the... This is impossible! Okay, hold on. Oh, maybe I don't need to... But no, I need to put the thread in there. So this needs to go inside, right? So I can't. Okay, so this one cannot. Where is the thinnest? And I think that's already the thinnest of the needles that are in here. I guess this one. No, the other one. The other one. But I think this is even thicker. Okay, we should tell this. Okay. Got it. Okay, we figured out which of the needles we have here finally. Okay, fit. Okay, now this definitely cannot fit. Okay, so therefore we will just get one of the thread, okay, from this. Okay, so we will just pull it. Okay, pull one at a time, because I guess you don't really need a thick one anyway if you think about it, because the only reason or purpose of this one is for you to be able to put the beads, okay, and hold the beads, okay, onto the, plastic basket. Oh my goodness, which one? Oh my goodness, Lala. Let me see first. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Okay, this one. Can somebody help me thread this needle? for me, my friend. All right. Woo! Woo! Okay. Let's breathe a sigh of relief. All right. Okay. So going back to the pattern. Okay, and going back to the instruction. Okay, so let's figure this together. Okay, so it said to go through one of the, like this. I can't figure it out. I can't even see where it is. All right, and then we will get the, okay, this one, the seed bead. Why? Now it won't go through. This is killing me. Let's try another seed bead. Maybe one with a bigger hole. How, for what age is this kit? If this is meant for a kid, I should be able to navigate this. It won't go through. Alright, it won't go through. But which one of this needle went through it earlier? Okay, let me go back to this one. Yeah. This one. Oh, I need to tug a bit. Okay, okay. All right, so let's again. All right, how do we do this? Okay, where's the hole? Gosh, it's so small. For the life of me. Where are my... Okay. Will this work? Is this... Okay, so this is even thicker. It won't even go into the hole. So this doesn't even work. That's how thin it is. Ah. These are pins. Let me see, friends. Silver eye needles. Let's see. I think we will. Come on, I'm going through so many different kinds of needles already. Hello. I can't even pull it out. No, I think this is way too thick. Just by the look of it. No. Okay, let's breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. Okay, and figure out if we will just end this episode and make it, and let's just say this is a fail. This one has an angle. I guess that's why. Okay, let's find one that doesn't have an angle. Okay, hopefully this one, friends. First, let's make sure I get the thread into the needle. Isn't this so painful to watch? Okay. We'll get to figure this out. Yeah, I also want to, I'm looking forward to that as well, Sam. But I don't know how, if we can't find the needle that would. Okay, why make a kit? Okay, can you answer this with me? Okay, why make a kit where the most important part, okay, the needle that would go through this seed beads is not part of it? Why? And you can't even use a needle threader. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, I got that through. Okay. Mhm. All right. Okay, and now let's pull it through. I broke it, but at least I was able to put in the thread. Okay, but the thing is, the question is, will we be able to put in?
Sorry, I didn't.
It's okay. Baby, can I have a glass? Oh, did you see that? It went through. Okay. Okay. How long did it take just for us to find the perfect needle? Did it take us about an hour? 30 minutes? My goodness gracious. Okay. 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 Oh, I will cry. I can cry. Hold on. Okay. Because I finally got one in. Okay.
Oh, I got water.
I can't believe it. I can't believe I did that.
Congratulations, Paul. Also, I got you water.
Thank you.
I just don't know what to place it.
Okay. Anywhere near where I can't possibly.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I misplaced this.
Okay. So what happened was I was able to put in. Okay. Will the seed bead go through the. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. And so we will put it onto. It says here. Okay. See, the fabric isn't the same as the one I'm using, so it's kind of confusing. But yeah, let's figure it out. And the thread is getting stuck. Don't you dare get released. Okay. So we got the white beads in. You know what? I'm just gonna figure this thing out. Oh no, I can't because my what do you call that? My thread is still at the back, so we can't put in the bead at the back. So it's like now I'm just doing like a what do you call that? A running stitch. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back. So it's like doing a slip stitch, but it's not good enough. There is a space in between. This doesn't have a space. Okay, let me figure this out. Okay, so you put it in, you put it there, you put it on the other side. Okay, and you go on to the other side. is it one bead, one square? I guess so, right? Okay, well, let's figure it out. Maybe I'm just overthinking this one. Okay. Okay, and then go back. Okay, and okay, that is where the white ends, and then we go back up. Okay, because we only need to put the white where it's colored in as white, right? So we cannot put a different color onto that one. Oh, no, don't put it yet, just yet, Lala, because you can only put the bead in, okay, when your thread is on top. Okay, when your thread is at the back, okay, of, oh no, okay, there we go. Whew. I thought there was a knot. We don't need a knot right now. We cannot afford to have that right now, friends. Okay, and then we go back and go figure this. And so I thought, oh, this is going to be an easy episode, because it's just, pulling the thread, putting in the beads. That's what you thought. There you go. So it's like I go there and then up and then go back like that. That's basically what is that stitch? Like a back stitch? Okay. The hardest part was actually looking for the needle that the beads would fit in. Okay, otherwise, okay, it's starting to take form, my friends. Alright. So I'm just figuring this out as we go. So you know those squares, right? So in between, so I put it in front and then I add a bead and then I go back. See, once I place the bead in like so, I will go back again so that, okay, there you go. It won't move, and then I go forward. It's like a retrograde motion, right? So you go forward, then go back. One step forward, one step back. One step forward, one step back. Like that. Okay. So, gosh, can I finish this? Let's see. And I said it's gonna be able to finish early today because this seemed to be an easy project. And so I thought. But we're actually getting faster, friends. Okay, we seem to be doing this a little bit faster now. All right. See? We've finished the line over there. and then go back. Okay, go in. Grab a white bead. So once you get the hang of it, it's actually not that hard anymore. Okay, just need to line up. Make sure that your beads are lined up. Okay, so now I will go up. I will go up because this one's a different. Is this still white? Yes, it's still white. One more. Yeah, I think one more. Okay, one more white. Okay, I should have done this anyway. I wanted to do the unboxing as well live. That's why I said. And I never thought this would take me this long to figure out how to do this. So apologies. But it's also nice to, try out new things. I am not new to, embroidery or crochet or cross stitch, but I've never done this kind of project. Okay, last white bead. Okay, and then go back. Alright, we'll move on to the next. Okay. Oh, okay. There you go. Okay. Okay, I think I missed the square, so we'll go back to that. That's fine. Okay, there you go. Ugh, it's making my back ache. So sometimes like what happened there. I skipped a line accidentally, so I had to go back. Okay, just make sure to align the beads as you go. Okay, how long will this take? I have no idea. So if you are in a hurry and you do need to go, I understand. Thank you so much for dropping by. Okay, hopefully tomorrow or maybe later when you have time and you drop by again. I'm still here because I'm still working on this one. All right, let's see. Okay, am I gaining traction? But it's a good thing we didn't stop, right? I was willing to, okay, it's been a long day. Let's just call it quits. But there you go. But yours truly is not a quitter. Okay, that will be the last, and then we go back again. Okay, we go back to this part. Okay, where we are going to go under. Okay, and then we go to the next one. Oh, this bead is tight. Oh no, it doesn't want to go. There you go. It just needed a bit of a push. Just a bit tight than the rest. There you go. Let's try to do this a little bit faster. I'm not sure how I can like pull several beads at one time. I don't think it's possible though. Okay, let me see. I haven't checked the chat in a bit. Hold on, friends, because I needed to figure out how to do this earlier. So apologies. Now I'm figuring out where am I? Where is my thread? Okay, so I am there. So I go here. Okay. Okay, there you go. It actually is a relaxing if only I am seated properly and this. Okay, that bead is way too tight. Okay, just change it. I'm sure they gave additional beads just in case there are beads like that kind, but it's just way too tight. Okay, to make sense. Okay. Let's go back to that place. All right, there you go. Okay. It has to be one after the other. You cannot skip like a space or a square. Okay, and then you have to go through the line. Oh, what happened here? Oh no, I got a snag. We'll just have to pull it through. Okay, I'm still doing white. Okay, white. Oh, wait a minute. This is no longer white, Lala. That's already pink. Okay, I think this is the last white. Okay. I'm still okay. Okay, I have to remind myself, friends, that I need to focus on also using the right colors. And this one's white. So where's the next white? Okay, so the next white is this one. Okay, so we skip several squares. Okay, because this is now the white. Okay. Oops, 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 oops. Okay. We might accidentally pull it. And we don't want that. Alright. Okay. Okay. So I guess if you want me to be quiet, make me do this. Let's look. Let me figure out first. Okay, I need to stretch my back. Okay. Hi, Zell. How's the event? Oh, the event was great. All right, so we met new people, and some people were from the Peacock as well. We met some of them there, and then there were new ones as well. Hey, hold on. And I was able to finish most of Jose Luis's merch, and then they were able to also sell some of their books. Okay, despite the rains, it has been raining nonstop because of is it the southwest monsoon? Yes, I think it's called the southwest monsoon. It's monsoon season here in the Philippines, which makes it, that's why it's raining cats and dogs all the time. So even though it's sunny and then all of a sudden, I do know you also probably have that kind of weird weather where you are, like Shanna the other day, and the Lees had this scary tornado warning. So I guess wherever you are in the world, there's some sort of natural disaster happening. So just try to be careful. Always be mindful of the weather. Okay, speaking of weather, there's this one thing I learned. Okay, because before, whenever I go to the US and it's like I meet a new person, let's say I'm buying something in a store or I'll bump into something, they would always say, "So how's the weather?" And I say, why would they ask about the weather? Right? Because here in the Philippines, it's like the weather is the weather, right? So either sunny or rainy, right? So we rarely have those kinds of like the kind of weather change you guys have over there. So it's like true enough. So I think it was in New York. We were in New York. It was morning and we were gonna go around New York, and then I was watching the morning news and then it said, all right, by noontime it is gonna rain. I said, no way. It's so sunny here, right? True enough, by noon it started to rain, right? And I didn't have an umbrella. I said, wow, how accurate is that? Because here in the Philippines, we don't have that such accurate, prediction or of what's gonna happen in terms of the weather. They'd say, okay, no classes because we're gonna have, stormy weather, blah and blah. And then lo and behold, it's a sunny day. And so the students are all very happy indeed. But I guess because, that is how weather is, right? So, in as much as, our weather scientists, try to predict how it's gonna move, it is affected by so many things. Like now I don't know. I think I got lost. Okay, hold on. Where is my thread? Okay, so where am I supposed to go now? Okay. on to the next. Okay, I think this one. Okay. All right, so we're all still doing all the white. Okay. So I guess I'll just finish the front today, and then I'll finish the back. Okay, off cam, and I'll show you tomorrow before I do my actual episode for tomorrow, whatever that is, so that I won't waste your time just watching me put this together, unless you have lots of time in your hands and you're okay. It is actually the weekend, right? The start of the weekend. It's Friday night for us anyways. For you guys, it's just Friday morning, right? Will this white beads suffice? Again, this is a kit that I got from Flying Tiger. It's a local store here. It's a novelty store where they sell, trinkets and against things like this, like DIY kits for crafting, some household, even some cosmetic stuff. So it's a bunch of cute and nice things. And as I said, since I like to try out new and different kinds of crafts, but normally the first time they would come out, it's a bit expensive, so I would wait for it to go to be on sale. So the manager, so every time in the mall, okay, and there is a Flying Tiger there, my kids would already know, okay, we're dropping by Flying Tiger, right? Yes, because they do put stuff on sale whenever a new product arrives, or if say that's just the last 2 or 3 pieces or something, then they're gonna put it on sale. And the way that they put things on sale is amazing, because here in the Philippines, most of the time the sale would just be like 5%, 10%, nothing crazy like you guys where you have 70% off and then you still have coupons and those kinds of things, right? So but this when they do have a sale, sometimes it's like super nice. And okay, my goodness, this won't go. Okay, let's change the speed. It won't go. Okay, so all the rejected beads are on the right side. So as I was saying, so it can go up to 70, 80, 90%, especially let's say it's the last one, or it's a little bit damaged. Okay, it's getting there, right? Do you see the nose? Just like, I'm not looking forward to changing threads because I think I'm running out of thread. Okay, so I'll be there again, Zell, tomorrow. Okay, again, morning till early mid-afternoon, because today is coding for me, so we did have to leave about 3:30 in the afternoon. Would have been earlier, but we actually arrived also a little bit late. Okay, I think I skipped a square, so I'm coming back, okay, to put back that missing white bead over there. I think I'm getting the hang of it. Alright. So no wonder, right? It's like But they really need to make sure next time they need to include the needle. Okay, so why is it that they did not include the needle? Is it because you're not supposed to put or insert pointy stuff in your shipment? Could that be the reason? Your guess is as good as mine, friends, because I also do not know. Okay. Wait. Okay, my thread might start to slide off and I can't afford that. No, not yet. Alright, so... Okay. And then this one. Okay, who else is in the chat right now? Okay, I think we missed a bead over there. So we're gonna go back and grab one. Put it back in. Go back in. There. Okay, so we're gonna go down now. And we're gonna go this way first before we go that way. I think the bead is in now. What do you think? Will this bead be enough? The white anyway. Oops, no. Why am I getting it already? Cannot. Not yet. Okay, you have to make sure that your thread is on top. Okay, before you put in the beads. Okay, because the bead has to be on top, not at the bottom. Okay. Okay. Am I halfway through? Am I halfway through of the face? How long will this take? I guess it's just like me creating like 15 cards, right? So normally it takes me between 3 to 4 hours. Ding! It's so cute. Or it's not cute just yet. Okay, wait for it. Okay. For it to become cute. A little bit. Is it looking a little bit angry to you? Right? It does look a little bit grumpy to me right now. But I guess that will change later on as we add in more of the different beads and the different color. It's a good thing we have this old jewelry box of mine, because it's so easy to see the seed beads and to thread it in. Okay, and then before the thread becomes very small. Okay, it doesn't want to go in, so we are rejecting that bead. So we have 2, 4, 5 rejects so far. Okay. When the beads are a little bit bigger, it's easier for us to actually thread it through. Okay. Oh, okay, there you go. All right, and then we go up. Okay. And I think this is where we are going to try and hide the stitches so that we can start a new get a new set of or thread again. Do you think this white, I guess they know that, you know, more or less how many beads you need to finish this off. But they also have to take into consideration that what if, you know, the one doing this doesn't understand what she or he is doing and messes up the instructions and use more beads than is what actually is needed. Okay, so this is called make your own. Oh no 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 no! Don't get snug. Don't get. Alright. Okay. Okay, but why is it on its side? No 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 no. There you go. There you go. Okay, now we need to go down back onto this one because I see that this is supposed to be white. Oh, but I see that part. That's why. Okay. Okay. And then move down below. Okay. Oh gosh, come on, you can do this. Okay, please. Alright. How? Okay, how can I? Okay, I guess I need one more over here. Okay. And then finally, we will try to. Oh my goodness. No. Because after this bead, we will try to close this by trying to, you know, put this. Alright, there you go. Okay, so we will put it at the back. Okay, and thread it through. Okay, and hide it. Okay, and put it through. Okay, the back part of the things that we have already finished, like so. Okay, and then we will close. Okay, route through. One, tie a knot, another one more time. Two. All right, now we will end that. Okay, and then now we have to start anew. Okay, now this is easy because it's just straight. Okay, so let's take a rest. Oh, my back. Okay, let me see. Oh, Shanna's here. Hi, Shanna. Hello, Charles. Did you come, did you go this afternoon? Morning, Lala in chat. Good morning, my dear friend Lynn. How are you? Look at what am I doing to myself, Lynn? It took me how many needles to actually find one that would fit this. My gosh, imagine. Okay, again. Okay, just a suggestion to those who make these kinds of kits. They're cute, they're nice, they're affordable, but please make sure you include the needle because it took me forever. I think we spent a good 15 to 20 minutes just figuring out, what needle would pass through those seed beads. Right? And for the life of me, okay, I don't have my magnifying glass here. So, okay. So, let's grab this again. Because that's the only way yours truly will be able to thread this needle. Just thread through this needle because this is just way too small for me. All right, so we will. So I don't even know if this is passing through. Come on. Knock, knock. Are you there? Okay. Whew. Okay. All right, and now just pull. Okay. See, I broke it again. All right, but it's okay. Because at least you're able to pull it through. Okay. Woohoo! Goodness. All right, continuing on. All right, so we start with this. Okay, no. I guess this part. All right, so we leave a bit of a tail. Okay. And we will just snake that in later on. So we continue on with the white beads. Okay, and so this is actually, for me, kind of feels like doing diamond painting. But in a sense, it's like combining what? That with like cross stitch, because it does use like a basket weave, right? Right. Whoop. I forgot that these have big holes, so I cannot let go of the needle because it won't hold and it will pass through because it's, especially if there's no bead, because there are big holes here. I was trying to look for a panda, Lynn, but they didn't have panda. I said, why? You should have a panda. Oh, where's the bead? Oh my goodness, it fell. All right, so let's grab another bead. Let's grab another bead. Okay, and put it in. Okay. How I wish, with diamond painting, you can like get like 4 if it's in one row. You can do that, right? Okay, maybe grab, if it's just you can grab 4 and stick it there faster, right? But with this one, cannot. You really have to do it one seed bead at a time. And the thing about these seed beads as well is that they aren't like, not all the beads have the same size, right? So some beads have, bigger holes. It's easier for it to go through the thread and the needle. Okay, but there are some who are like super stubborn. So it's like human beings. Right? Can you relate to that, friends? Aren't we all stubborn every now and then? All right, see, look at this one. See, it won't go through. Okay, so we have here another bead that's gonna go onto our reject pile. Goodbye. All right, and then we're just gonna pull this one. Okay. Whoop. What is happening here? Okay, there you go. Let's fix that. Whoop. Okay, why is it like this? Okay, there you go. Okay. Whoop. Pull. Okay. Okay, we need to go faster, Lala. Not faster means fast, not slow. Okay. Okay, that's the thing with the thread though. When it's kind of long, it snags onto this because it's not a fabric basket weave; it's plastic. Well, I guess you need. Oh, see, forgot. I let go of it. This is not a fabric basket weave. So do not let go. Otherwise, your needle will fall through. Unless you have a bead. Like so. Okie dokie. Right. Are you coming tomorrow, Dinky? Yes. To the event, the Philippine Readers. Okay. Why you still awake, Jose Luis? You can't sleep? You want to join mommy? It's a sure way for him to go to sleep. I said, you want to join mommy? I did made him craft with me yesterday because we were doing his merch, right? So what's happening to her eyes? We are losing his eyes, friends. No, don't you worry. We're gonna bring in those eyes back later on when we move on to the black beads. Okay, again, these are called seed beads. So now I'm thinking, do I go down or do I go up? Okay. What do I do? Do I go up or do I go down? Do I do that part of her face first? Or do we go down to finish off her face? Okay, what happened? What just happened? Okay, so I guess we're doing the upper part then because I think I accidentally went up. Or was it intentional? I guess. Okay. All right. gosh. Okay. Maybe they look like it won't be enough, but I'm sure it will be. We will be able to use up as long as we don't have a ton of rejects. Okay, because if that happens, then absolutely this white beads won't be enough. Because we still have the back part of her. Oh, but the back is just this one and that one is. Okay, but don't worry, we're not doing the back part live anymore. Because that means I will be up here. Okay, by the time you are going to start your dinner. Now you're having your breakfast. Oh my goodness, yeah. Talk about rejects. This is a reject. So moving on. Okay, so as I was saying, so if I go live and finish this live, I'll probably be here even, after dinner. You're already done with your chores, your day, and you would see, oh, Lala. Okay, did you go live again? Oh, no. This is still me. Still me, not yet finished. Okay, so that's gonna be the story of this live stream. Alright, so do you also like doing things like this? Alright, so grabbing some DIY kits, and it looks cute, right? So, oh, okay, and then it's cheap, it's on sale. So those two things, it's cute, it's on sale, right? So it does ring a bell, right? It's like, get me. You hear that voice telling you, go grab me, right? So you won't be able to buy me again with this price. And once I'm gone, right? So the FOMO, friends. Okay. And really, when I bought this was really, the intent was for me to really use this for CEDA. Because this is the time where I do other things other than paper crafting. Because most of the time, yours truly really, create content on this channel more on paper crafting. Because that is first and foremost, my passion. I also like needlecraft. But the thing is, I already have, arthritic hands. And with paper crafting, we do have a lot of tools, right? So we have electric cutting machines, we have ergonomic scissors, ergonomic this and that, right? So what happened to my bead? I think it fell off. Okay, so let's put it again. So I'm still able to do it despite, the limitations that I have now. And that's one of the things that I love about paper crafting, which, sad to say, other kinds of crafting avenues or medium cannot provide. Okay, so and then what happens when your vision becomes a little bit, not as sharp as before? Okay, that is why I had to stop doing cross. I used to make, like life size, canvases for cross stitch. I would, gift. I would make my mom blouses, crocheted blouses, and I would crochet like a life-size image of her. But and I do that during summer vacation, where when I'm just home because it's summer vacation, right? So after we've done all our summer classes, then nothing to do but to read and crochet or knit or stuff like that. But every now and then, like again, okay, during April or August and December, that's the time when I go back to this other, crafting avenues that I love as well, and I would like to try out. What happened to her eyes? I don't know. All right, we'll figure it out as well. Okay, and then there's that white part. Okay, so let's go through that. Okay, how will that star look like? I guess that would just be one bead. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then we go back over here. And then we will fill up the rest of the white spaces up to her ears. I thought this was peach. I don't know what color is that. This one. Apricot. Do you know anyone with that hair color that is natural? Of course, we can have any color hair we want, right? But I mean natural. Do blondes have like that kind of variation color? Okay, let's see. Did I do that one correctly? Let me see. Okay. Aren't you getting tired of this sound background music over and over again for the past almost 2 hours? 9, 10, 11, yeah. Because we started about 9:15. Yeah. Almost on the second hour mark, friends. Okay. Nope. What's happening to this one? Okay, why are you on your side? Okay, you have to go. You have to hide that part. Okay. So I'll push that one in. Go inside. There you go. There you go. Okay. I didn't realize this is gonna take this long, friends. Let's see. Let's put a deadline onto this crazy project of mine. Okay, it is a cute kit in fairness, but again, as I said, maybe one thing they can add is like level of difficulty so that you would know if it's something that you could finish fast or it will take time. And it said that there is no needle, but it didn't say that outside of the package. It did say that, okay, reject. Once you have already opened up the package, but then again, or the kit, there are like this thing you weren't allowed to open. So you didn't know that there is supposed to be, that you should have a needle. Again, that needle thing, I think we spent a good 20 minutes to 30 minutes just figuring out what kind of, you know, I almost gave up, right? So if you would watch the replay, I almost gave up because I don't think I have the right needle for it, because I started out with a very long needle. I was like, okay, because I was going to use all of the 6 pieces of yarn from, I don't know what they call that. I forgot what you call each of that one. Do you remember, anyone in the chat? What do you call that? Right? Is it skeins? Kind? Gosh, I forgot. You know, I haven't been in school for a long, long while, friends, so I don't remember what you call that anymore. But I really like crafts ever since, you know, it's always one of my highest, you know, grades in school. Anything that has to do with crafts. Of course, the sciences. And my worst subject is anything that has to do with math. Right, there you go. This eventually is supposed to become a, okay, Lala. So after creating that one, so what will it become? It's supposed to become a keychain in an awesome keyring. All right, so here's the thing. Okay. Did I miss something over there? Why is it too tight? It's supposed to be tight, right? Okay, now that I'm getting a hang of it, I can feel, or I can see the parts where I think I have missed some beads. Okay, but don't you worry, we'll just go over it again and figure out how to put it back in. Oh no, another reject coming right up. Would you love, let's say, okay, we'll give you, say, $500 per hour. Okay, maybe let's say that's too much. Okay, maybe, okay, we'll give you $100 an hour. How's that? Okay, I think that's okay. But the thing you need to do is to separate these manually. Okay, and then so you have like beads with different kinds of, you know, colors and sizes, and you're supposed to, you know, manually separate them based on, say, their color and the sizes, right? Oh my goodness. And you're gonna do that 8 hours, day in and day out. Will you be able to do it? What you think? I think my ADHD me will not be able to do that. Although I do love certain things, like I do have favorites, right? So, but every now and then you do want to, you know, have a change. Change things up a bit. Gosh, I thought this was easy. Whoop! What's that? What is happening here? Oh no. Yikes! Okay. What are we gonna do with you? Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, I'm gonna push it in. I'm gonna do that. Huh. Bigger. Bigger one. Push it in. This is like surgery. Paper surgery is easier than this. Because this is way too small for me. There you go. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. Woo. Okay, okay. Now where am I? What time will I be able to finish this? And here I'm saying, okay, I was, debating between, do I do this or do I do decadent? You know what decadent is? It's a Japanese way of decorating things with different kinds of, like a kawaii style, beads and other things, right? So I was supposed to do that, but then I said, no, let's do one of the kits that I've been hoarding for a while, and I think they are easy. Yeah, sure, Lala. This is easy. I think it's repetitive. So if I am doing this in a better position, maybe I would enjoy it better. But since I'm crouching forward so that you guys can see it, my back is killing me. Okay. Okay, I can see some parts where I am missing a bead. Okay, otherwise it has to be. Okay, there you go. Oh no, I have to change threads again. Okay, my moderator daughter is still awake. She just entered the room. Come on. Don't tell me you're another reject. Yeah. This is actually making it even longer. Note to self. When you're not sure how long it's gonna take. Even though it looks easy, do not be deceived. I skipped the whole line. Unbelievable. Girl, that's one full line. Or did I not? There you go. Okay, so now we're on to this. Okay. Ta-na-na-na-na. It looks like it's wearing a mask. Okay. So we're going to go this way. Okay, am I gonna close you already? Because we're running out of thread. Okay, I think we have to. We have to close you already. Maybe this is the last line. Okay, I think no. I think I have to already. Okay. Let's close it. Oh, but there's one more. Okay, just one more. Okay, let's just do the one last seed bead before we close it. Why is it that I feel it has become ugly because of the eyes? Okay, maybe because there's no black just yet. Okay, it's gonna look better once we put in the black. You know, those black seed beads over there. No, 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 no. Careful, 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 Lala. We're almost running out of thread. Okay, okay. So let's put in one more over here in between these two. Okay. Where am I supposed to put you? Okay. Is it supposed to look like it's straight? We'll see. Okay, so now let's close this. No! It's okay. Just make sure I don't pull it out. Okay. We're running out of threaders. Okay. I've ruined so far 2. Every time I put in a new thread, I break it. Okay, where is my needle? You know how it is when you started something, you want to stop, but then you want to see the ending. So you can't stop. Okay, there you go again. Okay, come on. Okay. So where will we start with this one? Okay. Alright, let's start here. Okay. just to make sure that this doesn't unravel on me. It's just, I know, right? You're not supposed to tie knots, but I'm not taking any chances. Okay. That's 2 hours. Gosh. Believable. It took me 2 hours to finish that part alone. So I'm not gonna take any chances that might unravel. And then I have to do it again. Okay. Ah! Another reject. Sometimes they look like they're not gonna be rejects because they're a little bit big. But then when you're already there, it won't go through. What is this? Okay, where am I? Okay. Okay. Okay, is it almost noon time for you guys? Okay. It's almost time for lunch. So what are you guys having for lunch? And let me think. What am I having for midnight snack? But I actually did eat a lot already. Because we didn't eat lunch. Because we arrived pretty late in the event. And so we said we'll just eat on the way back home. What is this? Okay. And so when we arrived, we were very, very hungry. So we ate early. The snack turned into like early dinner. And then before I went live, I ate again. So it's like I had 2 dinners. But one was supposed to be lunch and snack. Sorry, friends. I'm not. I will check the chat after this. After this bead. Okay. I said I was supposed to check the chat. What am I doing? Getting beads again. Okay, after this, check the chat. Okay. Let me check. Oh, you weren't able to. I wouldn't. We just. You know what, Dinky? Sis, I almost did that. Actually, worse than that. I almost gave up. You know, just trying to look for the right, what do you call this, needle. Took me about 20 to 30 minutes. I tried all the needles I had. And then, you know, because did you guys, okay, do you want to see the instructions that came with this for those who are just coming in right now? Huh. Look at the very detailed instruction. You would be, your mind would be blown away. That is the instruction. It's that not included. Hey, come on, camera. Why are you not working? Anyway, it says not included the needle. And then there are no words other than those. So everything is this. You do it like this. You cut. You sew together. You have a ring. Ta-da! It looked very easy. So, I do want to have a heart-to-heart talk with the one who made these instructions. Yes. Okay. But in fairness, the materials, in fairness, are okay, except for some of the beads that aren't, you know, the holes. I have an issue with the holes. There are rejects. So why did they not include the needle? See? That would have been okay. If I will make a kit, I will make sure that it is foolproof, you know, FOOL proof. And who better to test it than me? If I can understand it, okay, I'm sure anybody can. Gosh, 2 hours just for the face and the body. Come on. I can't believe this. I should be better than this. Just kidding. It's okay. This is the first time I am doing something like this. And what kind of is this one? I guess it's part of jewelry making with beads. But in fairness, it's starting to My back is just really aching, friends. Okay, next time I do something like this, I'll make sure that I have the proper setup. Okay, I would change the venue to a chair. Okay, a chair where I can even prop my legs up. Okay, so I will not be here on my crafting table. So it's gonna look like it's like a podcast of some sort because I will be sitting down. Okay. Those sitting down for hours on end is not something that is good for me. Okay. You know, Dinky's suggestion of just pouring glue. Okay, put glue and then just pour all of these beads. Starting to sound pretty awesome. Let's see. Okay, no. There's one thing I'm not quitter. Seed beads versus Mommy Lala. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Yesterday I ended at 1 a.m. Was it 1 a.m.? Yeah, I think so. So that's about 1 p.m. for those who are on the East Coast. But I started quite late yesterday. I think I started almost 9:45, almost 10. But that one, because I was, doing multiple stuff for my son's merch for to support his book. Oh no, I was supposed to make a shorts out of today's event, but since it's taking me longer than I should for this episode. So is that going to be the theme of this year's Craft Everyday in August? Everything is gonna be like a 4-hour live stream. Okay, this is another reject. I hope not. Not because I don't like to, but it's just most of the time it's because of tech issue. Remember I mentioned earlier in the live stream when I started, I said, no matter what, we will have fun. So am I still having fun? Let me see. I guess so. Again, it's just that the pain, my back pain. My back aches because I'm going like this. Okay. Let me think if I should change. Okay, either that or you know what? I am thinking of doing a part 2. Okay, let's finish this tomorrow. Okay. first let's finish the body. Okay, and then I think, okay, I will finish this with you guys tomorrow. What do you think? Or do you want another kind of crafting tomorrow? I was supposed to do deco den tomorrow. Should have done that instead. Oh. Dun, dun. Okay, wait. I was supposed to read the comments. Did I? I think I only read Lynn's. Let me see. Let's go back to the comments. Sorry, friends. Okay. Is it starting to look like... No. This is cute. This is kind of scary. Hi, Racket6297. Hi, Shayna. Hi, everyone. Hi, Karen. All right. So watch me struggle, my friends. Again, this is something that I got super duper affordable because it was on sale. You know, I love my sale stuff, but I never realized that this... In fairness, I bought some of their kits. Like there's this one where you also made keychains, and then they had like letters to personalize it. And I think I did that. Yes, I did that for my last CEDA. That was fun. That was easy. I even did like 3 in one episode, I think, or 4. But this is different. This is different. I could have finished the Odyssey or Spider-Man, both of which I have not seen just yet because there's no time. There is no time, friends. Okay. I think the beads are starting to be... Okay, where's my line? I think I'm losing my line. You know, like with cross stitch, I like doing them in lines. They look cleaner and nicer. Okay, I see some areas I skipped on the line above this one. Let's see how I'm gonna remedy that one. Okay, Zell must have already fallen asleep, and so did Dinky, and I hope so because it's pretty late. It's almost midnight here, friends. It's okay. I really sleep late anyways. Okay, and for you guys on the other side of the globe, I hope that you have already prepared or is preparing to eat lunch because it's almost lunchtime. I remember I did the shorts. When was that? I think before the pandemic. And I talked about, you know how it is. I always forget things. I lose stuff. And then the twist of that short is it's like I said, I forget my keys, where my keys are. I forget where my glasses are. Most of the time it's on top of my head. Okay, and I forgot so many things. But at the end of that shorts, but one thing I don't forget about is yes, when it's time to eat. But truth be told, I actually also forget to eat sometimes, especially when I'm busy at work, and I think that holds true for a lot of us, anyways. Right? We're very busy. We tend to skip meals as well. Why do I have a feeling that this is taking? I was faster in the earlier parts rather than this part. Feels like it's taking forever just to finish a line. Are the beads getting smaller? Okay, hats off to those who are into seed bead jewelry making. This is not easy, friends. Oops. I'm running out of thread. Again? Feels like I just started a few minutes ago. What do you call a whole set of thread or yarn for embroidery? I've forgotten. Okay. Is there a bead missing over here? I feel it. There is. Okay. And then we put this one in. Okay. Where are we now? Here. Okay, and then we have to tie that in so we can start anew. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. You have to move forward then back. Okay, so it's like the heavenly body's movement, retrograde motion. One step forward, one step back. No way. Did you see what I did? No, I'm not gonna thread that again. Okay, let's just stretch. Okay. Thank you again, Karen. Hello, hello. Okay, let's just do a little bit of stretching. My back is aching. Okay. Okay, how many more do we have here? How many more? Okay, we still have three pieces. Okay. Now let me find my, because I'm running out of, where did I put it? Okay, there you go. Okay, see what happened to my, where is it? Okay. There you go. Okay, now insert our thread and there you go. Yee-hoo! Okay, let's just pull that and we will tie it, okay, with the other thread here at the back. Okay, don't do this. I remember when I was in, I think, elementary, and there was a competition for embroidery, and I think it was cross stitch, okay, that we picked. And do you know that when you get judged for that, they do not just judge the front, they actually go to the back, and if they see some of your stitches are askew, that's already a point deduction. So they actually look more at the back than the front. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Move forward, then move back. And back. Oh, no. Forward first. Okay, I am seriously thinking about it, friends. When will I end? Do I end it after the white, or do I continue on and finish it off? I am not sleepy. It's just that my back is aching. So I am thinking I want to finish this, at least the front part, and probably while helping out in the booth tomorrow. Dun. Okie dokie. Hmm. Oop. Is this correct? Okay, let me see. Why are they askew? You're supposed to be on a straight line. Here's the nice thing about crochet. If you make a mistake, you can, what's the word? Frog it, meaning, oh, start again. This one, I don't know where I made a mistake. Okay. Okay, there you go. So it means that there is something missing on top. I figure this out. There's something wrong with this. Definitely missing some beads over here. Oh. Okay. Where am I? Okay, over there. So we go to the side. And I also think that the beads at this point are no longer like the same. Some are smaller, thinner. Okay, there you go. Is our white beads enough? I feel we're running out of white beads. Okay. How do other content creators doing this? Do this live, or do they just do it like a edited video so that it's like, okay, now the fifth line. Don't people find this kind of boring to just watch someone finish off? Alright, let me see. So if you wanna go to sleep, maybe this is such a boring thing to watch. So you'll find yourself sleepy. Okay. Is this still right? Am I still following the pattern correctly? Oh my goodness. But in fairness, it's starting to really look nicer. Okay, so I will share tomorrow after I finish the back part of it. Maybe the back part of this one, I will take a video. A message from my mentor, Miss Gloria Petrucci. I learned how to live stream from joining her. That's where I actually got the idea for CEDA, because that's what we did. We went live every day, but it's called LIDA, not CEDA. Okay, this is stuck. Okay, that's a reject. What? Doesn't want to go in again? That's the second reject. Consecutive rejects. Let me see. Good. That one went in. Is it like that? Ah. So maybe that's why also it's taking me too long, because I am not skipping a line. Okay, got it. So maybe that's why it says that, something that. So you have, and it sits on one rectangle. rectangle. Okay. That's why it's straight. Now, finally figured it out after almost going to halfway or almost finishing the body. That's how you're supposed to. Okay, so you're supposed to. So I was like doing it wrong. I was doing it in one beside each other. I should be skipping one. Check again. But that ain't too tight. Let's try this. Okay, let's test our theory that what I've been doing for the past 2 hours is wrong. Okay. And then grab a hold of this and put it back onto the other side, like so. But that looks loose though. Okay. And there are beads that are okay where the beads are showing. Okay, it's a good thing we can fix it. Okay, so just this and that, and we're done with the body. No, we're not, because there's still that part. Okay. Alright. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so whatever I finish at 1 more hour. Okay, so I'll continue until 1 more hour. And if I'm still not yet done by that time, which is I feel yes, I'm not gonna be done by then. Okay, is the time. I say there will be part 2. Why is it moving like that? What happened to its foot? Hmm. Okay. We're running out of white beads. See, this is a little bit more wider and fat than the other beads we were working with earlier. Maybe I should have watched videos first, but then that's kind of cheating, right? Because the point of the challenge is for me to be able to do this without knowing what I'm supposed to be doing. So yes. Will this bead be enough to finish that part? The ear part? Okay. I think we're running out of white beads, friends. Okay. Is it 2 squares or just 1 square? But based on the instruction, which has no words, so maybe that's why it's also taking me so long, because I'm making the gaps way too small. Okay, so that's why. Okay, sorry, I forgot the mic. It's far away from me. Okay, last bead for the foot, and then we go up to the face. Okay, up to the ears. Okay, let me see. Okay, and then we go up Sorry. Okay, and then we go up. Okay. I see a hole. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Okay, where is my? Oh no. Okay. Let's not try to. Let's just start new. Okay, I think this will be the last for the white. Okay, so that part. Okay. Where is my threader? My broken threader. Okay, I think up to 1 o'clock we'll be able to finish. Come on. Yeah. Okay, got this. Don't get frustrated. Okay, this is our third. Or is it our fourth? Okay. Thread her in. Thread those in. Push it out. Pull it in. Ta-da! Broken again. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's start with this one. Part. Okay. Not this. Where's that big white thing? Okay. What am I doing? All right. Okay. How is this possible? What did I do? How can that be? Okay, hold on. Why do I have that? Why do I have this? Huh? How did I do this? Okay. That was weird. Another reject. Another reject. Why? Enough of nice beads. See, I had to pull that thing, tug at that thing really hard for it to go through. Okay. It really is every two. Okay, so every two. Every two. Every two. have to rewatch this so I can see what I was doing wrong. Ugh, that's a big one, but won't go through. Okay, that's another reject. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How can Drea and Ellen do this daily? Oh! Okay. What? Okay. What? Who's that? Okay. No more comments. Everybody's asleep or having lunch. Or probably busy with craft roulette. Yes, today I know is it the start or day 2 already? Okay. I cannot for the life of me find where the hole is. Okay, you got this, you got this. You can do this. Can't find the hole. There you go. Push that in. Don't get frustrated. You can do this. Okay, gotta cut this. Okay. Oh. Okay. Deep breathing. Don't get frustrated. Whew. See, those kinds of things adds up to the... Okay. So go 2. bead. We go back 2. And then with the same thing again. Grab bead. 2. That looks nicer. Grab a bead. 2. Huh? Okay, where is 2 here? Let me see. Oh. Ah, okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. See, that's nicer than the others, because this one we did skip one square rather than going through it one square at a time. So I think that's also why it's taken me so long, because I was doing it the wrong way. I think I over did this one though. Wow, everything seems to be so small now. Okay, there you go. Let me see, I think I skipped this one too. Yeah. That's the bead there. Insert the bead over here. Okay, go back. Okay, there, one. Okay, bead. 2. You gotta pull this a bit. It's way too short. Okay. Okay. So that's the thing that I missed. When it said 2 squares, not 1 square. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Now we're going down the E. Okay. Now I can't grab the beads. So let's go to this. Grab a bead. Put that in. Good job. Grab 2. We made it. We're able to finish the white one. Woohoo! Okay, so let's finish the white one. Okay. Those are nice ears. I love my ears. Like this one. But this one ain't good because you see the beads twirling. But it's okay. I don't even know if I'm doing it right, but it does look like it. Okay, so we're done with all the white. So how is this kit thus far? In fairness to this kit, I feel that apart from the needle not being included, okay, what else? The beads being two. Some of them are small. Alright, that's back part. Okay. amazing how. Okay, it took me forever. Okay. So now this is gonna be the, is it light pink? No, this is gonna be this one. Okay, that's the blue. Okay, and then the back part. Okay. So tomorrow we'll figure out. Okay. So tomorrow what I'm gonna do is, okay, in between working, I'm gonna finish off the front and back and probably put it together as part of my live stream for tomorrow, right? So we will probably sew this together to create this make your own keyring. Okay, so again, this only cost about 50 pesos, so that's about $1 more or less. Okay, $1 something, right? Because it's now 60 pesos. Okay, so original price though is about 10, maybe $8 to $10. But okay, again, this is the instruction. No words. And I think this is the part where I did get it wrong. Okay, so you enter through one hole, you put the beads in, you go through that same hole, and then you go back. Yeah, so I said move forward, go back, move forward, go back. So I was doing it the right way. Okay, but what I was doing was from this to this to this to this to this to this. So I wasn't skipping that part. So that's why I think this part, uh-oh, sorry about that. The rest of my needle stuff, sewing stuff fell. All right, so that's why here I couldn't get those straight lines, and they were like going zigzag and that way and that way. Unlike in this case, it's straight. It's because they were too tight. So this one looks nicer. But let's see if once we put in the filling, if, you know, we'll still see the what's inside. All right. So it's been what? I said I'll go live till 1 o'clock, right? Okay, so since it's still not 1 o'clock, okay, so but where is my needle? Oops. I guess this is the one. All right, so let's use my last thread. Okay, which one is that? This one. Okay, and then start off with that one, and I will just finish whatever I can till 1 o'clock. So if you are watching on replay, so what do you want me to do next? Okay. Is there a craft or a DIY thing? Again, I want to, challenge myself by doing things that I, kind of like doing, but have never tried, like this kit. I've never done something like this before. So that's nice. And will I do this again? Absolutely, but maybe not live because I don't know. I might have put everybody to sleep. I can't find the whole. There you go. Oh, dun, dun, dun. There you go. Okay. Pulling, pulling. Okay, there you go. All right. Alrighty. Okay. Let's start here. Is there blue? Let me see. Oh yes, there's some blue somewhere there. Okay, so start with. Okay. Oh, the peach. Is it peach? It looks nice. The beads are bigger. I like it. Okay. Forward, then back. Then forward. Then back. How is my counting? Why does this seem too tight again? Okay, we're gonna go back to paper crafting maybe next week when I do some episodes for Canvas Card Challenge, and also I'll be coming up with some videos for actually tomorrow, I think. Yeah, could be tomorrow. Oh no. Okay, so what was I saying? Alright, so coming videos. Okay, so because there's the quarterly release. Why do I have skips? Okay, so 1, 2. Is it 2 squares? No, it's not 2 squares. It's just 1 square in between. Oh yes, it's 2 squares. 1, 2. All right, so this is 1, 2. Then go back. Oh, our first peach reject. Moving back. Time. Okay. Still have time. It's not yet 1 o'clock. Okay. And then this one goes back to that one. Goes back to you. Goes down below. On to the next one. Forward 2. Ay. How is it? Okay. Oh, too many. One, two. 1, 2 back. 1, 2 forward. Looks like sounds like a dance step, right? 2 squares forward. Two squares forward and 2 squares back. There, now it's a straight line, unlike before where there was skewed. Grab a bead, go back 2. Yes, Zell. Why are you still here? Work ka pa? Ay nako, Zell. since it's just a visual instruction and I've never done this before, it took me forever to figure out how to do this. It's kind of ugly, but I don't think I can finish it tonight, Nozel. So I'll finish it tomorrow. But we'll probably start my next craft as well tomorrow. But we'll probably just put together the front and the back live. But the rest, okay, I'll probably do offline. Okay, let me see. Okay, beads, 2 forward, okay, and then 2 back, okay. I said I'm just gonna stay till 1 p.m. I mean 1 a.m. and then I'm gonna call it a day. Actually, it's the next day. So your shift ends around this time, Zell. It's a good thing you didn't go to Cubao kasi late ka na pala. My problem though with this 2 count thingy, I feel it's not too tight. So anyway, we will see if our keychain in the end would be a fail or not. Tama ba? 2. I haven't finished, by the way, my failed. Okay, not failed, but the coloring of the one we drew with Stan and Marjan the other day. Ay, nako. This one stuck again. Dun, dun, dun. See, I see sparkles in between. We'll see. Did I lose my way back again? Okay, 4 minutes. Mhm. Dun, 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 dun. See, you know, this music is gonna be in my dreams. Okay. And 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Eh. Okay, how is this? Come on. It's starting to become wonky again. Yikes. Reject. What is happening here? You know what? I think I need to stop. Because I don't think I'm doing this the right way again. I'm messing it up again. Okay, gotta stop. Gotta stop, but I can't stop. Hey. What happened? I twisted it. Okay, just finishing this line. I go. Reject. Could it be the direction that's wrong? Reject. Another reject. Why? There you go. Oh, but now you see there's so many holes. I just gotta figure out how to close those tomorrow. Okay. All right, friends. Thank you so much for joining me again. Done na till 12. Grabe ang tiyaga mo. Oo nga eh, kasi the first time ko to gawin and then just like, look at that. How ugly, Zell. Let's critic my ugly work. Look at that. There's no rhyme or reason. Right? Oh, I forgot. Oh, those are supposed to be white. Meron pa pala akong na-miss na spot. Anyways, let's just see what's gonna turn out. Alright, good night, Zell. Actually, good morning. Alright, so thank you so much again for joining me and see you again tomorrow for day number... Here, dito pala. For day number 5. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. God bless you. See you tomorrow.